Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is coming down. It's reacting to this 1-2 setup that we talked about earlier today on Discord. So for those of you who are following on Discord, you were aware there is the risk for a 1-2 setup that could send us into this blue target zone between $111,350 and $113,130. So from that point of view, there is no change. However, what has become clear here is that we are dealing with an ABC structure here, a larger ABC structure. Yeah. So the current pullback is a B wave, not a wave 4 as I had it before. But that's just a labeling thing. Yeah. What we have seen after the price got rejected here on Monday from this resistance, the 61.8 retracement here. $115,883. We've seen a first decline, which looked corrective. So a 3-wave move down. Then there was a chance today when it bounced from the CME gap support. There was a chance today to already form a new high. It failed. Classic B-wave rally. 3-wave move up. And now we seem to be following this 5-wave move down that I shared earlier today on Discord. Not beautiful. But as I said, we have a CME gap here, and these are sometimes closed, or they are usually closed. I think on the entire Bitcoin chart, we only have like 5 to 6 CME gaps left or something. I have a tracker that I need to dig out again. But yeah, anyway, we have a CME gap here. If we want to fully close it, we would need to get all the way down to round about $170 roughly. And so this is our CME gap support. In addition to Fibonacci support, which we have also in the same area, actually around 111,420. And then we've got additional levels below, but this is kind of the next support area here. And we might just need one more 4-5 pattern. Could very well be that we don't see much more action before tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Well, Fed interest rate decision, right? So my view is now this seems to be a C-wave decline. We might get another 4-5 pattern. We are in an ideal target zone 4-wave C already, but the structure to the downside looks like it needs another 4-5 pattern. And nothing unusual if you followed the updates earlier today, then you knew we are looking for a 1-2 setup, or the risk was at least there. Now, I also mentioned over the last few days that if we test this CME gap area, there is support, additional support in the area around $111,500. So not only Fibonacci support here, but what we are also tracking is the 21-week exponential moving average. And so you see, we are currently testing it still, yeah? It is located around $111,600. We're currently dancing on this one. Dancing on the 21-week EMA. So a pullback to that level would also be okay. It can act as support, as for example here around the 1st of September when a meaningful low formed before we then rallied to all-time highs. So I think all we need to say is no change to the wave structure. The only thing that has changed is that I don't view the move down as a wave 4 anymore. It is a wave B. But that basically came with the idea of a 1-2 setup to the downside, because the 1-2 setup projected already down into this zone here. And so I think until tomorrow, we might see here a bit of downside pressure, sideways consolidation. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow. There will be a lot of volatility. And also expect volatility this week anyway, because a lot of stock companies, stock exchange listed companies are reporting their earnings this week. And that often happens after hours. So yeah, this then moves the NASDAQ, which can kind of have an impact on crypto. So check it out. Be aware, right? Be aware of it. So yeah, but overall, nothing is really broken. So we're now testing the CME gap. Let's see if we can close it. That would actually be a good thing, closing the CME gap. So yeah, that's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.